Hi, doggy.
Of all the animals that can be raised legally, dogs are probably the easiest to train for the average person. Training your dog is an underrated aspect of raising one, since it instills within the animal a sense of discipline you come to expect from anyone who lives under your roof. You're pulling all the weight around the house to keep it alive, so it's reasonable to expect a dog to maintain a sense of decorum. But how does one go about training a dog? Well, some subscribe to the old school drill sergeant method, which can be effective, but being too hard on the dog will create a giant emotional rift. You're raising a dog, not a soldier, so you must exercise a lot of patience and understanding. Be supportive even when they make the same mistakes multiple times. The first thing you'll want to teach the dog is where to relieve themselves. Take them outside or lay down some absorbent paper towels in your house. Lead by example and show them where to defecate by motioning towards the paper towel and grunting like you've got a turd loaded in the chamber. If they seem confused by your lesson, just bend over and actually defecate on the designated area to give them a visual representation. Make sure your dog takes notes because they'll be quizzed on the subject. The next thing you'll want to teach is the ability to deal with other people, or more precisely, how to read social cues. It's unfortunate, but there are many people in the world who aren't so keen on dogs. It's hard to discern who is approachable and who isn't at first, but through multiple exposure to socially conducive environments, the dog will be eventually able to read the room. They'll learn a few icebreaker scripts by heart so they can approach any humans and have something to say to spark engagement. And when the human doesn't seem receptive to the dog's presence, the dog will learn to walk away and interact with someone else. This skill will come in handy when you're hosting dinner parties at your place. Your dog will surely become the talk of the town. The third thing you'll want to teach them is how to protect themselves. The reality is, danger lurks in every corner, and learning self-defense techniques can give your dog the edge against those who wish to do them harm. And the more they train, the more they'll be able to rack up experience. Even if they're not gifted physically, grinding against weaker opponents for a long duration can raise their stats. When they learn how to fight successfully, they'll be rewarded with a new skill tree. But before you put any points towards random stat boosts or new skills, you must think carefully about what kind of build you want. Do you want a dog who can tank a lot of hits, or do you want one that can deal lots of damage? Or perhaps you need a healer. Whatever you decide, make sure to get the dog's input as well. You'll also need to take into account the dog's physical build and starting attributes to see what role they'd fit best. And if you happen to have other dogs, you might want to go for a balanced party. But people will definitely respect you more if you went with an unorthodox party composition. I'm your dad's second family, and this has been another episode of Tutorial. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more factual tutorials. Have a wonderful tutorial day.